Battle rap ranking, man. Battle rap ranking was going on. So pound no rehearsals. Pound no rehearsals. Battle rap is life. Battle rap is life. We got Fred in the building. What's going on, Fred? How you feeling, homie?
Man, I'm good, man. Better rap
Mm-hmm.
is life. Up
Mm-hmm.
move game. You know what
Mm-hmm.
time it is. Like, share. Subscribe. Press the the ding. Press the ding so you get the ding, okay? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Notifications, man. Hit that notification button, man. Like,
Yeah.
like, like, like rehearsals, crucibles. Let
No
P talk.
rehearsal.
Let P talk. Mm-hmm. We like to break P down. You know how we like to break P down, man. Make sure you don't say nothing crazy, but I'm very, very interested in how the league owners feel about rehearsals. So until we get there, we're gonna let them break down this crucible thing because we like the process. We like the up and comers. We rock with the up and comers. Let's see is the process right. Louisiana in the building. What's going on, Louisiana? We got Pretty in the building too, man. I'll pull up to the conversation. Let P talk. Salute the big homie. This is the big homie show. Big homie show. Debo. Mm-hmm.
Salute
Was his
Devo.
slave. He came directly from the Crucible. We just did final exams the weekend before this past one. Everybody, all six of those guys was great. All six of them. Ease, Foots, Saflasso, Klutz, Hansel, um, Authentic, all of them. They were all good, bro. So I'm happy with what it's doing right now. Um, but I'm also like I love that system for a lot of different reasons. Back in the day when the PG system was around, and let me say this too, and because Debo, I'm a straight shooter, bro. You know how I give it up,
Of
right?
course.
So what I'm about to say is not a shot at Knowles, okay? Let me make that clear, right? Because
Expect a shot at Norbs.
It's
what I'm
not.
about to say actually
Oh yeah, because he said it's not a shot at North, so expect one. I got you, sir. I got you, sir. Ears are open.
suited me too, because I was around when Knowles was here working in the PGs as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this criticism is about the PGs. It's not about a specific person, right?
Not the person who ran the PGs.
But back with the PGs, like the there was no regional representation for it. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? For a long time, the PGs was primarily based in New York. So most of the guys getting opportunities were the battlers coming out of New York or the tri-state area. Majority of them, right? If you were from Omaha, Nebraska, it was difficult for you to get an opportunity. But with the Crucible, we visit 6 regions every season. And the regions are strategically picked. Like, we make sure we go to the West Coast, the East Coast, the South, the Midwest. We
Upgrade. Okay.
all over the map, right? And when we go to those particular areas,
So I guess you're not shooting at Norbs. You're actually
Mm.
saluting him. You're actually saluting him, bigging him up. Yeah, salute Norbs for starting
Yeah.
something. You know what I'm saying? And then we just take it and run with it. And salute the Norbs.
You made it a
24
hot
people
line. I made it a hot song.
Right. That part.
in each one of those areas have to get an opportunity. Have to. And then out of those 24 people, we have to take 6 of them to phase two. So now if you're from the West Coast, you're guaranteed to get an opportunity. Well, 24 people are guaranteed to get an opportunity. And out of those 24 people, 6 of them are guaranteed to move to the next phase.
Okay. An opportunity to do what? Move to the next phase. He just told you rankings. Okay. So how do you get to the next phase? Should be my real question. How do you get there?
Mhm. Criteria: wins and losses. Wins actually, no losses. That's how you get there. Where you go, ranked? Where you go? Wins and losses how you get there. Definitely though.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you.
We back?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened, but I'll stay here.
Oh my boy.
We still live. We still been going.
We still live. I don't know if they try to clip us, y'all. Might try to clip us.
Did they try to keep us from the P?
I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna try again. And
Okay.
my internet might have just dropped real quick.
Ooh. Yeah.
Thanks for holding it
Maybe
down,
it's the internet because I kept the conversation going a little bit.
my boy. Appreciate
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said wins and losses get you there. Or if you lose, it ain't gonna get you there. But wins definitely gonna get you there. That will make you not opinionated because you got to do something clear to beat
you. Yeah,
somebody for you to
right.
move up to the next
That's what
level.
I will hope. That's what I will hope. I will hope that
That's
it's a
what we're hoping.
I would hope it's a competition. Y'all actually let them battle and see who won, judge them on wins and losses, and that's what move them on. I would hope. That's how you find out
I
who the
would hope.
best. If you're trying to find out who the best is in a particular thing that you do, you guys, usually you set a couple of rules. I'm talking about anything. Let's get jumping jacks or jump roping, for example. Anything. You choose it. You say, what's the competition? Who can jump the most? Not the skills, not who can do the most tricks, but who can jump the most. You got to come up with a rule book first, something to go by.
Yeah.
And then you compete under a
Mhm.
certain standard of rules. So that's how you
Mhm.
find out who the best is at a certain particular thing, you guys. Not how they look, and all that type of other thing, different things
Mhm.
they be trying to tell us. Mm-mm. Star power and that type of thing. No, 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 no. Competition. What's
Mhm.
competition? Wins and losing.
Mhm.
Wins and losses, you guys.
And
Okay.
star power comes inside of the criteria. If they do want to say star power, it's because you're doing all of the criteria at a high level, a certain amounts of the criteria at a high level that makes it star power,
Right.
because you're ding dinging on all of the things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
What
we're
makes
not
you
we're
a
not
star at
playing
the
that
what
mystery
makes
star power. We see what it is. They're
that's a
hitting
fact.
on the criteria.
Right. What makes you a star at this jump rope contest?
Yes.
That the rules is how many that you jump. What will make you a star at that? Jumping high the most. At being the top high ever at jumping the most is what's
Mm-hmm.
making you a star at that particular thing.
Mm-hmm.
Should being very good
Mm-hmm.
and skillful at that. Skillful, you say, oh yeah, to finesse the criteria. Show within the rules that I can use different advantages than you. Take advantage of the
Mm-hmm.
rule. That's being skillful, you
Very
guys.
skillful. Yes, 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 sir.
Just in case. Because some
We're gonna
guys want
get
to
it.
big words and bamboozle you. But go ahead.
If you're in the Midwest, same thing. East Coast, same thing. Down South, same thing. Northwest, same thing. So now everybody gets representation. There's no, oh no, they're not showing the Midwest love. There's none of that no more. None of that.
You answer to the complaints of the fans. Salute to y'all.
Also making it so that now there's 12 scouts. It's not just the taste buds of one person dictating.
I seen the scouts put up not too long ago. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's not just one person picking the talent. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say if this wasn't battle rap and was clothes, and I was picking the clothes for all the battlers on Smack, but I was the type of nigga that just like wearing bright colored stuff, then all the MCs would be wearing bright colored stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so having 12 scouts is 12 different taste buds,
Mm-hmm.
and it removes.
That's only if you're going by a fashion contest. That
Mm-hmm.
example only matters if you're saying this is a fashion show. Why the heck would your opinion that you like bright colors matter in a battle rap? We would know that you're an idiot just because this my taste rankings, my taste buds like bright colors. Disgusting work. We don't care about that. We care about who wins and loses the battle. Right. The
Yeah.
competition, who's better, should move up and play in the biggest league, huh? Who's better? Right.
The ability for the potential talent to be
He's talking about fashion contests. What is it called? A beauty contest? Right.
Mm.
like, oh, well, P don't like me, that's why I'm not on. Okay, well, P don't like you, then you can go to Bills. Oh, well, Bills don't like me, then go to Kels. Well, Kels don't like me either, we'll go to Sarah. Well, Sarah don't like me either, then go to Troy. Oh, well, Troy don't like me either, then go to Dutch. Oh, Dutch don't like me either, then go to Floss. Oh, Floss don't like me, then go to Chilla. Oh, Chilla don't like me, then go to Gutter. And so, like, now, if by the time you go through all of them motherfuckers don't like you probably should go look in the mirror.
Oh, really? So now it's a personality contest.
Mm.
I'm trying to get the judges or the scouts to like me. What? How about Dennis Rodman? How about now? Yes, you got to follow the rules. Don't be. You gotta be. You got. Don't get me. Don't get it twisted. You can't just be out doing stupid stuff. As long as they're keeping it professional, not going being outrageous. What do we mean? Like them? Help me out, Fred. What the heck you mean? Like them?
It's like them. I'm hoping that he's meaning like if they like this is skill wise the way
Yes.
you know. That's what I'm hoping that he's meaning, but like them without giving any detailed explanation of it. It can be interpreted a lot of ways. I'll say that.
Okay, like their skills. Once
Yeah, I'm
again,
hoping so.
if their skills win a battle, then if you like them or not, they still got the job done and they should move on. Right?
Yeah,
Right?
that's what it should be.
He said, doesn't like means your talent? It should, Troy Martin. It should. But he used an example
Yeah.
that said his example was kind of like this.
Go to Kels. Well, Kels don't like me
Oh,
either,
wait,
we'll go to
wait,
Sarah.
wait,
Well, Sarah don't like me
wait,
either, type of
wait,
nigga that's
wait,
rap.
wait.
And this was clothes, and I was picking the clothes for all of that. Every showing the Midwest love. There's none of that no more. None of that. Also making it so that now there's 12 scouts. It's not just the taste buds of one person dictating.
I seen the scouts put up not too long ago. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's not just one person picking the talent. You know what I'm saying? You know, like let's say if this wasn't battle rap and this was clothes, and I was picking the clothes for all the battles.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you use a clothes analogy? It would make me think that you're saying something that's not talent, unless clothes is a talent. Like, why would you say clothes? I don't like that
It's
analogy.
like dressing is a skill and better rap.
That's not a skill. I wouldn't think. Maybe I'm wrong. No.
Is it a part of the better rapper etiquette?
It makes me think that you're talking about some type of personality. But like I said, it should be talent. And you're right, Troy. I'm hoping that y'all picking from talent. And um how do you weigh talent? Who's talented, more talented or better without competing and winning and losing? Like how? How do you measure that? Oh, because this person looked better doing it. I don't like that. I'd rather go with who wins and lose, the competition, the sport, why are we actually here. How about you, Fred? Should be a little bit more.
I'm definitely going by the sport of like, yeah, who wins and loss based off the material and you know what I mean. Like I said, the crowd control, uh, based on how poised the person is doing their raps and how crisp they are, very clean with their raps,
Mm,
confident in their raps, making sense in their raps. You know
mm,
what I mean? Something that
mm,
makes sense. Looking for originality in the bars. You
mm,
know,
All
a
that
lot
stuff you're
of
saying sound like its own criteria.
yes,
Yeah.
that's what it's on, sir.
might have that person might have the battle rapper that you're watching, right, is doing all that stuff, filling up all those criteria that you're saying, right? And actually
Mm,
standing in front of somebody that
mm.
beats them doing less of the criteria, then what you gonna do?
If they beat them when they doing less of the criteria and they at a higher level, and the other one's doing more of the criteria, but it's still at a lower level than them, because that's what beat them would be. I would probably take both.
Mm, mm, mm,
Take
mm,
both and let the one that lost go through another system of rounds to keep getting, working on all his skill set. Take the other
mm,
one up
mm.
higher
Don't throw
against.
nobody away. Okay, okay. But the one who wins definitely should move on, right?
Yeah, he gonna move up to a higher set to see if he can go up against somebody with more skills than him and still beat them there. So I can see if they're how ready they are for the big,
Because
what
we
we
do
call the
agree
big
that
stage.
somebody who's less, who doesn't fill out whatever criteria you just said that you're
Yeah,
going by, could still win the battle. We can't agree upon that, right?
yeah, yeah. We
Oh,
can,
okay, okay. I was just
we
wondering.
can.
Just wondering.
Yeah, definitely.
On smack. But I was the type of nigga that just like wearing bright colored stuff. Then all the MCs would be wearing bright colored stuff.
Mhm.
Man. So having 12 scouts is 12 different taste buds.
Mhm.
And it removes the ability for the potential talent to be like, oh,
It's just an example, 100%. Yes, just an example.
he don't like me. That's why I'm not on.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, your example should be kind of relative to
It
what
have
you
to be relevant. No, that was the right word. Relevant.
relevant and
Relevant.
relative to what you're saying, right? The example
Yes,
should
yes.
be some type of connection. Don't just say fashion, especially when somebody like Spanish Harlem telling us that y'all you told them that you don't like their fashion or the way they dress. So
Hmm.
like we didn't forget that part. So
Yeah.
it makes me think that you're saying, "Oh, if I don't like the way you dress, then go to Troy Martin see if he likes the way you dress." Troy Martin like, "Nope, I ain't gonna go by the way you dress. I'm gonna go by the skills." Right. So we shouldn't go by P at all. Is what I'm saying. Whoever's going by how he dress, they shouldn't even be in it. All of y'all should be going by the rule book. Scouts is going by checking off. Yeah, y'all scouts, right? So y'all going by the rules. Now I know they are not judges, so y'all can only do but so much. I get that part. So y'all don't gotta go too strictly by the rules, and y'all can kind of go by who y'all think is star power. So I give y'all a little bit of slack for that. You know what I'm saying? But if they're
Mhm.
gonna move on, should be competition wise, of course. How you find out who the best? By the wins, man. What you gonna say? The NBA Finals or the best team didn't win? Right? Never mattered. Never mattered. What you think? Who won? You know what I'm saying? Even if
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The worst
They,
team can win. So who the matter?
they tried to do it that one time with the bubble when the Lakers won, but guess what? They got them rings.
Yeah, they still got it. So that's what matters. That's who get the
That's
most.
exactly when they tried to
That's who
act
get the
like
most.
they could just change the league because their opinion. They seen the facts of it. The fact of the matter is they still got their rings, and we still got them written down in history as the champs for that year.
Absolutely. That's
So
what
there's
get the
no
most.
changing it. Yeah.
Get the most respect. The wins, 100%. That's why I just hope y'all doing that the most for the most part.
Okay, well, if he don't like you, then you can go to Bills. Oh, well, Bills don't like you, then you go to Kels. Well, Kels don't like me either, we'll go to Sarah. Well, Sarah don't like me either, then go to Troy. Or well, Troy don't like me either, then go to Dutch. Oh, Dutch don't like me either, then go to Floss. Oh, Floss don't like me, then go to Chiller. Oh, Chiller don't like me, then go to Gutter. And so, like, now, if by the time you go through all of them motherfuckers don't like you probably should go look in the mirror.
Mm.
Probably should. It's difficult for 12 people not to like you. You know what I'm saying? And if they do, I'm pretty sure there's a reason there. You know what I'm saying? So now it removed
The reason and only reason should be he keeps losing.
that bias element.
Not only reason, but the main reason should be he keep losing. Like I said, of course, his etiquette, how he's actually acting, his attitude, You got to be professional. So long as he ain't
Yeah.
cussing people out, bringing guns in the venue, you know, breaking those type of rules. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Everything got rules. So I'm not saying only. You got to be professional. But for the most part, the win.
from it. And don't get me wrong, battle rap people probably don't want to hear this, but it's a biased art form anyway because it's based off preference. You know what I'm saying?
There you go again. There you go again, Fred.
Art form, yeah,
You can't.
it's art, but not performance art.
It's
Not scripted performance art. It's a performance and an art, a natural art though, not scripted. We don't do scripted here. You can write and rap to yourself and to your people who's on your corner, not your opponents.
right.
Not your opponent.
Right. You think art saying art form try to make us think there shouldn't be a competition or a sport?
Yeah.
No, it could be both. How about both? So don't try to lose the integrity of the wins and the losses off y'all picks, saying it is an art form, because the way y'all pick art is however you think look the best picture, I guess. I don't even know how that go. I don't know the rules of art. Like
Yeah.
literal art, paint art. Because that's also actually art too, right? Right.
Yeah.
What are we talking about with this art stuff? Yeah, that's a form of art rapping. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But no, we talking about battle rap here. Battle rap, the competition, the sport, sir.
It ranks.
So
And if we're gonna talk about the competition, and we're gonna talk about the art form, let's go. We can get
my boy.
What up?
Yeah.
Fred, what up?
What up, Troy?
What's good, y'all?
Cooling.
What up?
What's good with it?
How come I keep hearing double, yo?
Let me see if it's yeah. What up?
How come I keep hearing double, yo?
I might have a program in the background, Troy. Then you're gonna hear double too.
Nah, I had y'all on YouTube on what's the name, yo? My bad.
That's what it is. What up?
What's good, Fred? What up, boy?
Troy.
What up?
Good.
Good on there, man. How you feeling?
We saying
anything. You know how to pull out fuck with my nigga Ranks, man. If anything, man, to explain shit. That's my guy right there.
Talk to me.
He had like 5 subs.
What we saying wrong, man? What I'm saying wrong, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, talk to
man. What we talking about here, man?
I'm trying to figure out how this Crucible works. So we listening to P, and you know it's allegations about P. You know, the allegations about him, and you know maybe not picking the guys for the right reasons, right? So now he's telling us pretty much he hears that, and he got all of you guys, right? So now we know he's the head of it. And we heard a little something earlier, him saying, "Oh, Kid Slay, I put him to the side. I put him to the side, and I made I thought you didn't have nothing to do with who gets picked, and you're not a scouting thing, sir. So your opinion don't count. We already thought it was biased. So that's just one example. So we're just making sure that y'all Crucible.
I'm just want to break it down how this works.
Okay, talk to us.
He has scouts. Go, you find a talent, you bring it in. After you bring the talent in, they show what they got. Then he decides, you know what I mean, where shit gotta go. You know what I mean?
Not really. That's the part you gotta kind of go in, because that's what I'm saying right there. That's the part. Like now he do got a decision because he try to say like he don't.
All right, he don't like Pete doesn't go out and find the talent. You know what I mean?
Like scout, right? The hard
he's
part.
He's not a scout.
Right, the hard part, right?
P is a coordinator. You know what I mean? Okay. You bring in the talent, you know what I mean? And P is gonna like, you know, it's not just P. It's an executive decision. You know what I mean?
So he got a team like P's.
Yeah, you know, it's levels, man. You know what I mean? So we do what we have to do. They do what they have to do. Then you listen to the fans. Of course, you got to do that. You know what I mean? But it's not Peace not sitting there on a chair with a scepter in his hand, like I knight you. You're not doing that, bro. You know what I mean? Pete, like it's it's this bad narrative in the media with P, like he's a bad dude. Yo, P is a good dude, bro. P is a good dude, yo. I'm telling you, it's been this narrative painting the media like he's some evil dude.
My gripe with P is how his look at the sport. First of all, he keeps saying this ain't a sport. I don't know. I can prove to him, like, what are we going by when you say not sport? So when you say
what you mean by sport? As in what? Like what?
Just the definition of sport.
Wins and losses. Wins and losses.
Competition. You know what I'm saying? Doing it to entertain people.
You can't say opinionated. It's got to be wins and losses.
Anybody can look up what the sport. He wanted to be, I guess, the art form or just an opinionated thing. He said opinionated sport, but opinionated and sport don't go together to me because it's a win and loss. It don't matter your opinion if there's wins and losses. So that's what I'm pushing. You know me, I'm the rankings. Like everything.
As far as P goes, like wins and losses, that's not his job. Like he has to coordinate the talent. You know what I mean by that? Like if you come in, you a loser or you a winner. I mean, he just has to coordinate your talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that don't change the overall of wins and losses. Yeah, he can. I was just talking about that earlier. Like, say if you got two rappers, and you got one with the 3 skills of the criteria that's extremely good at the 3 skills, and one who got all 5 skills, but his 5 skills aren't at the top yet to beat the 3 skill player. You take both. You take the. You see what I'm saying? That's why I can say it could be opinionated right there. Like you still got a winner, but I still got the opinion to I'm gonna keep this one with him. You see what I'm saying? Instead of like the loser automatically go. He can say something like that, but as far as taking away wins and losses is the problem that's messing up the credibility.
That's the main problem. It's seeming like he's taking away the lose-win part, but then he says judges. Okay, so if the judges, so it's all wins and losses, right? Or up until a certain point, then it start being the competition in wins and losses. So y'all pick up until that point. But I ain't followed him all the way yet. We ain't got to that part yet. But we just trying to follow him, figure out how it's going. We hope it's a competition, bro. You know what I'm saying? We want it to be sport, bro. The best to find out who the best is.
He's not gonna do something like you got 2 dudes in the room battling, and then P's gonna look at their sneakers like, you know what? He came with those better pair of Nikes. You out of here, buddy. Like, nah.
That's a string. That's a string. I'm sure he wouldn't do that. We're not doing that,
yo.
But it is a narrative out there, yeah. So I understand what you're saying.
That's a string. That's a string. But if he say, hey, maybe you shouldn't come in so scruffy and they like the change, they like a better appearance, do like Kid Slay for their appearance. If you're saying that, that's still the same thing to me. That shouldn't matter, should it?
Okay. No, I mean, at the same time, man, you want a dude coming with a holy t-shirt on the show, man? You know what I mean?
Hey, Troy.
I was looking at his clothes. I was just listening to the rap and watching him perform. Murder Mook had a G-Wagon shirt.
I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Hey, but Troy, check it out. Once he make enough money, he can change his appearance. Yeah. We seen that with Bill Collector. Like people weren't giving him the play because of the way he looked, and then he changed his appearance, and then they respected him. But he still had to get up the way he getting some money to be able to get in a position to change that. Because we can all be in different situations in life. But we can't neglect the talent because of that.
I know a lot of bumps. That's nice. The clothes never mattered to me, man. Like,
I know you. That's why I'm glad you came up here. I know for sure that you're not going to do none of that fugazi. It's about that win and loss for you. I already know. Now, I know you're a businessman, so that little bit of y'all that have to kind of like do what the fans want. So trust me, I get that part. So his example saying pick both because the fans might be like this person even if you lose because he's very skillful. I get that. But if the person wins and you don't like him, because he said you don't pick him.
You talking about as far as the Crucible, they battle it and that person beats the dude, but that person who lost advances in the winner like we don't like he doesn't get picked or something like that? Is that like something that's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know because he said something about they dropping on the app, and what I see on the app is not even a full battle. These not full battles we seeing. If you're gonna drop the process, why don't you drop the full battle to see if y'all doing it the right way, not this little thing and making
if they drop the full battle, then it's why y'all dropping these bums on the app?
I mean,
we need to see it.
Highlights. I mean, I'm telling you why you should drop the full one though.
I'm they're going.
We're gonna say that anyway.
Yo, who these bums? Who these bums? No matter what you put in.
The comments say that anyway. I don't say that.
That's a fact, yo.
Yeah, so those people gonna say that anyway, but I'm not gonna say that. But I still got a gripe with saying just drop. Let's see if y'all doing it the right way, because that way it look like a freaking talent show, bro. I guess not our talent show. I guess it is a talent show, but you know what I mean by talent show. Like, no. It should be a competition, wins and losses. That's who should be better. That's why that's just what I'm rebuilt doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's where it came from.
Troy, would it be is it out of the question, or is this out of the URL standard for like something with so low of maybe people think for competition, like you saying, why y'all dropping these bums on the app because they ain't made no name for themselves? Is it any way by chance that they can take those artists in there, like if we could got the Kid Slade before we got up on the Crucible, right? If we got like that Kid Slade, those battles. Not now, but the battles the process that he got going now, that's a tournament to a place, right? You could say if they drop that tournament style on the URL app, well, people might say, hey, not on the app, but I mean on the YouTube channel of URL. Since if they don't want to pay for those bums on there, put them still on the app of URL. They still get the views and stuff off of for the URL. So that people don't complain, and it still makes the fan happy who hasn't got the app or is still interested but want to see some up and coming battles, or you know what I mean. That's a way.
It's business. It's business. Of course, they want if they got an app, they want to put everything or keep everything behind the app, so they can get paid for everything that they want. So that makes sense to me to keep it.
Yeah, I understand that.
I just want to see the full battle. If y'all have a battle and it's competition wise, because my main thing is wins and losses. That's how you tell wins. That's my thing, and I know a lot of fans is with me. I know the core is still here for competition and the wins and losses. So that's why we want to say who the best, who actually is the best, not who y'all like the best, unless that means who's actually the best competition wise. Then that's fine if that's the case.
No, I hear what you're saying. Like, I don't know. I'm not involved with who drops on the app or you know what I mean stuff like that. Yeah, I'm involved with that.
So even you, like the scouts,
yeah,
I can kind of see you being kind of like a PR person and like the scouts. So I don't want to blame y'all.
Yeah,
I don't mean that, Trey.
Yeah. Salute to y'all for going to the regions and scouting the dudes.
Yeah. Hey, do y'all come down here to Jacksonville?
We come everywhere, man. We got scouts in everywhere.
Duval County?
See Florida. Everywhere. We seen them in Florida. We seen them in Florida.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I've been with Rank. Me and Rank I've been with Rank.
Yeah, he everywhere.
All right.
He showed me a lot of love, man. He does.
Yeah, we have fun, man. Being Legacy 1, man.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, man. You know, I just want to.
Hey, I love that, man. Legacy, what y'all gonna do with that?
So what are you trying to stop us from talking about P? Is that what we trying to do?
Nah, listen, P is my dude, B.
Hey, but he giving us some love, though.
P put me on, bro. You know what I mean? That's the dude who put me on, man.
You?
Yes, P brought me to the War Report, bro.
Why did I thought I seen you well, I guess before I seen P.
You see me in battle rap, but P is the one said, nah, bro, I'm bringing you to the war. Come on, come here. I'm bringing you. Come on.
Right, he picked job.
He seen my blogs with the ski mask.
Right,
and he snatched me up.
Wow.
Okay, that's love.
I see something in you.
That's love.
That's how I got the work with URL War Report. That's how I got there, P.
Wow.
We rocking with that.
I understand that.
Salute the P for that. Salute the P.
I'll be for that. Like, yo, B, what is the like? P is a good dude, man. He knows talent, bro. He knows talent. He know what he doing. A lot of these stars y'all see now, P did the booking. Let's not get it fucked up, bro. P did the booking.
He did the booking for him.
P can't be perfect. He's not gonna be perfect, bro. Every decision he make, y'all not gonna like it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's a good dude. He has good intentions at heart. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it's not about liking for me, because I know I ain't gonna like certain things. I'll be in my feelings about certain things. I'm about the right thing. What shit I think the right thing should be. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're doing the right thing, you say he's a good dude, he's making what he think is because he'd be like, I'm for the culture, y'all, I'm for the culture. I'm like,
nah, he is, bro. He is, man. That dude, he sacrificed a lot for this culture, man. I'm telling you, bro. I seen it. I'm behind the scenes. I seen it, bro. I watch. I say, y'all see me? I've been there, front row. A lot of phone calls. Yo, Troy, hit him up for the PG. And he's a star now. I've been there front row. I seen this stuff, yo. That's a good dude, man. Don't let these dudes, don't let them throw a false narrative out there, man. I'm telling you, bro. Listen to me. I ain't never stirred you wrong, Rakin. Ever. I'm telling you, bro. They bugging, yo.
You gonna leave P alone, Fred?
I wouldn't even have jumped on this live, my nigga.
Right. You know how I get.
My nigga Rankin, my nigga.
You know, I was just getting started. I was just getting started, but I was still trying to hear him out. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna look at him through the eyes.
I'm telling you, man, that's a good dude, man. It's a lot of angry people, man. And a lot of the dudes who didn't get on, they didn't go to RBE and blow up or anything. Like they didn't go anywhere. It's nothing. They didn't go to King of the. They didn't go here. Nothing happened. What happened? Was he right?
They just stopped.
Nobody want to admit it.
They ain't have no hunger.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you just saying you ain't seen them. That's all you saying. I respect that.
Yeah, man. But I just want to pull in, check my nigga rankings, man. Salute. You keep doing. You know, I'm here. I'm watching, B. I'm here. I'm in the mud with everybody, man.
Salute to you.
Salute to you, man. Okay. Fred, salute my guy. Yo,
for sure.
What's the next event you pulling up to, Rankin?
The next one, I don't know.
You don't be traveling to New York? You don't be pulling up to no week or hard events, man? What you doing?
Yeah, I know I need to, right?
Yo, bro, listen, you gotta pull up. Fred, pull up, B.
Your boy Clip always pull. I be like, come on, Rankins, come on.
I'm telling you, pull up, B. You gonna have the time of your life. I'm telling you, B.
They pull up.
You and Fred, y'all plan a trip. Y'all pull up. We're gonna chop it up, do an interview. We're gonna do that. I'm telling you, B. Y'all good, man. Salute to this channel, B.
Hey, appreciate you, Brody.
Hey, salute. All
right, salute. Yeah, we go hard, shit, huh?
Yeah, Troy Martin, man. He gonna be a league.
Yeah, we got family pulling up here. We got family pulling up, man. Support the rankings.
Yes, yeah. 100%. You know how I get, y'all. I was about to go in on P. Yeah, I was a little. Yeah, y'all gotta tell me to be nice, y'all. You must have thought I was a little
too
nice.
Hey,
yeah, let's finish this process, though, man. We got about 30 more minutes.
So I'm gonna be biased to the awards, the things that I like, right? There's nothing you can do to change that. So I said, you know what? Let's just put 12 different taste buds. Now there's 12 different things that people can like different things. So it's just more opportunity. I love the element. So each region is getting representation. There's more opportunities to be given, and there's a level of finality to the process. Back in the day with the PGs, you come to the PGs, you battle. When the event is over, are you gonna get a call back? I don't know. Maybe we call you. Maybe you get called. Maybe you don't. It was like a suspenseful thing. You didn't really know. But with the Crucible, when you get there for phase one, it's 24 people audition. Or you go in before we even start that day. As you're standing and waiting in the parking lot, that only 6 people are moving forward out of this group in the parking lot today. You know that. So when that event is over, we got 6. If you're not one of those 6, it's over. You're not getting called back. At least not to the next season. So there's a level of finality. So back in the day, you see a lot of guys in the PG process saying, well, I didn't really know. There's no direction. There's no guidance. There's no this. And they were correct. And once again, that wasn't necessarily North's fault. I was here then too. I gotta wear the same thing. You know, so I designed this system. This to make it more organized.
Right.
You know, it's more structured. Then we go on to phase 2. So if we hit 6 regions,
can't get more structured than a ranking.
And we're taking the top 6
wins and losses
from each region out of the first. So in phase 1, that means we're going to see 144 auditions. By the time we finish phase 1, we would have picked 36 people. Now we see 36 MCs that we've taken in phase 2. Right now in phase 2, we'll be taking the top 16. So everybody battle. We watch their footage, not footage. We watch the battles. Go back, watch the footage too, and then we pick the top 16.
Right.
And out of the top 16, then we go to phase 3.
Right.
Phase 3, we pick the top 6 out of 16. And then those 6 people move on and went to final exams. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how you got those fire battles out there, back to back.
Today. There's structure to it. And you got to think about it. Remember, we started with 144 people. And we whittled it down to 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're one of the 6, you gotta be at least decent to stand out amongst 144 people. Remember, you had to make it out of auditions, you had to make it out of phase 2, you had to make it out of phase 3 to be top 6. So that means you had to have
this on the URL channel will be busting, like just the background behind it, the people that was at the competition at first, the down. That's a show. That's a whole show. You know what I mean? They sleep on that. They sleep on that being the show.
Yeah, reality
Well,
TV.
Hitman doing it. Salute Hitman Holla for working it out, for getting it out of the mud.
I think it was the idea to make it a reality TV show. I heard him say before.
Yeah, they definitely should do that. I don't see how 15 Minutes of Fame ain't getting into that to be on his channel, the way he like to, put things on his channel. I mean, or help them in some way. I don't know.
I'm saying I don't know, like if they tape every single thing right, and there's a reality TV show, and we sitting there watching it, and then he's saying auditions. That's the part I keep being iffy about, yo. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. But like if you think we're gonna watch the auditions and watch y'all just pick guys without these guys actually
battling each other,
going against each other and seeing who's better, like who's actually better. How do you find out who's better without the wins and losses, the competition?
Yeah, you gotta have them battle each other as an audition.
How you finding out? What type of audition is this? But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take his word for it that they are doing it, but it don't sound like that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't sound like that. Even the way he just broke it down right there, it sounded like they didn't start battling for real. Because he did say the battles. He was like, "Oh, the battles, and the footage." I'm like, oh man.
have 3 back-to-back.
You can be missing out on who's actually better.
Yeah, because you ain't letting them battle to see what they can do. If that was the case, then that's an if. We're not slandering.
And somebody, because there's more to it. You gotta see if they can go through the whole battle. You know what I'm saying? Just like if somebody's super talented but can't even get through their rounds, they still gonna lose the battle. You know what I'm saying? They still move on.
Even though they got talent. They can't handle pressure, no poise.
Right. All type of stuff that's added to it to see if they actually better or built for the next thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I'm just hoping for the best back there.
Honestly, tell you the honest God truth, bro. Crucible is the PGs. It is.
Let's go.
Salute the North.
Keep organized. That's all it is.
It's a PGs organized. Got you.
Yeah. Back in the day when we did the PGs, typically a battle would have to come in and do 3 PGs before they got out of the PGs, right? But then I just described the system that makes you have to battle 3 times before you get out. You know, it's just organized. That's all it is. You know, and it is different things they do. And because there's scouts involved, those scouts are kind of like the chaperone. They're chaperones.
Oh, there you go. The battle, right, Fred? You just said they battled 3 times, right? So I guess on every phase they are battling. All right.
Process. The scouts are picking the people initially. And the funny thing about that is, I design it in a way. It's not a perfect process, but I designed it in a way where I was mindful that I wanted to keep biasness and favoritism away from the process as much as I could.
I wonder why that is. That sounds like you on our side. That sounds more like competition sports. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, good job.
Right? So y'all 12 scouts pick your people. Now, after you pick your people, there's nothing else you can do for them other than mentor them. When they go up, show up for their auditions, there's judges sitting there. And the judges are none of the scouts. The scouts can't be judges. You know what I'm saying? So now as a scout, you just got to hope your person can get past the judges and be one of the 6 people out of the 24 that day.
Right.
And then you go to phase 2.
Right.
You said the judges. You said it's fire. Right. That's why
I like the fact that he said that the scouts can't be judges, so it ain't no biasness. You see what I'm saying? All the scouts can do is hope for the people that they didn't want to pick to perform.
That's why I said it. Right. That's why I said that to Troy. I was like, okay, I can't blame the scouts because y'all just going out there finding the talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How y'all pick the talent is like it should like, you know what I'm saying? I will hope y'all going by some type of, you know what I'm saying, wins and
seeing
losses.
a battle some kind of way.
Some kind of wins and losses, you know what I'm saying? But I know all the way down there don't really matter. The wins and losses can't matter too much. Way back there, I get that part.
Yeah.
When we get to y'all, then that's how we find out the best. Because just like the AAU basketball and stuff like that, you might like go find somebody that's scoring 40 points a game on a losing team over here. That's not matter. It don't matter. So, but when you grab them and the higher the competition is, and once you get to the wins and all losses definitely matter to see who's actually better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The more important thing. So I get that part. So how y'all scouting? I don't want to put too much pressure on the scouts, but then when it comes to the judges, of course, we got our groups with the judges. Hopefully, they going by not their preference. I've seen a lot of judges on the Crucible. We got like battle rappers, and some of their explanations sound weird. Like, what are they going by? What are they going by? And is it a full battle? Are they judging really off of anything? They should. That will help y'all find who's really better. Salute to y'all who y'all are finding. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying y'all doing anything wrong. I just don't want to be missing out on somebody. I'm for the culture for real. the best battle rappers. I don't want y'all to overlook battle rappers that's actually good, nice. Like if you put Tim Duncan out there in a skills chump, where like a flashy competition in basketball, he probably won't get picked. But low key, the great is out there, the best out there, low key, but he ain't flashy. Like certain things don't even matter. He don't even got a dunk. Just lay the ball up off the backboard. You know what I mean? Different ways to actually win battles. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep certain things like that in mind.
Again, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we designed it in a way where it's a lot more fair, it's a lot more transparent. Another thing too, I look at when we put the footage out on the app, right? You go down to the comments, right, and you see, I don't want to see this. Why put this out? Where's Stress and Easy? Where's Twerk and Jay West? So typically that's what the comments are. But you have to remember back in the day with the PGs, remember there was a complaint about battlers saying we spending our money and traveling across the country on our own dime and our footage don't drop. Remember that? Well, now everything drops. Remember, y'all said y'all wanted to see it, right? They said they wanted to see everything.
Yeah.
But now y'all getting to see everything. The good ones, the bad ones, the embarrassing ones, the funny ones. You get to see everything.
Do we? So it's only two rounds of these battles, 60-second 2-round battles, because that's what we see on the app, right or wrong. So that's everything. That's where we judging who's winning off the battles off. 30, 60-second clips of fake battle.
Good to see the whole time.
Let me ask you a question. Why not put those Crucible battles on the YouTube channel as opposed to the app.
That's what you were saying, Fred.
Where the
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is a more broad audience and they can get a look at these newer MCs.
Exactly.
And then when they pick up their profile, then you could smash them back on the app.
That's definitely something we discussed, but we have a business model that we follow as well. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is not good for business. Sorry, it's just not. You know,
Explain that, sir.
Doesn't pay well. You can't really recoup your costs.
But he's talking about exposure. Debo's talking about the exposure. So yeah, you're probably gonna lose money when it comes to exposing. You know how you get flyers, you gotta pay for certain things to put your name out there. So
exactly. So you paying YouTube to help you market your people.
Debo's talking about the marketing part, P. So like, what do you mean? But I get you saying that y'all got a certain business plan, but that was a good business idea though. Y'all still got a channel and you can market on that. Yes, you might lose out on certain money, but how much are you actually losing out on? This is Crucible footage.
Yeah, especially if they're not watching it on there. You're gonna have people pull up on YouTube to watch it. So you're gonna pay to get the people that you watching more exposure. And actually the big battle rappers gonna be jealous because they dropping on YouTube and they not.
Right.
So that's another reason why you should do it, because now when they become big battle rappers and go on the app and on Caffeine, now they known to the people. This gives them a more, and then this also stops the narrative of the veteran battle rappers from saying, hey, they bubble babies or app babies, to where nobody know you. At least on being on YouTube, they can get known. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't think it'd do nothing but help.
Yeah, it seems like it's a smarter business decision, but you know, whatever.
The Crucible was designed to be an app exclusive content. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
see, the Crucible was designed to be an app exclusive, right? Just because so y'all just want to stick to your guns no matter what. That's what they saying. We got a business and we're going to buy it no matter what. All right.
Like, we came up with the Crucible during the pandemic, so it still hasn't really been executed the way we planned it. The Crucible is actually supposed to be like a reality TV show. You know?
Okay.
But because of the limitations with, you know, the COVID and all that stuff, we didn't really get to execute it the way we wanted to. But with
see, that's what I told you, Fred.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. So okay, we all on the same page.
And the people who pay $7.99 a month are the people who are the priority to satisfy. You know, there's nobody on YouTube paying $7.99.
Let's shut this theory down right now, P, so people can have a clear, concise understanding.
Yep.
Without throwing.
So pretty much he's saying the YouTube is they don't put it on YouTube for the paying fan. Huh?
Because they want to give it exclusively to the paying fans. But when he mistaken in it, go ahead.
The paying fans don't like it though, remember? They complain.
Exactly. So then he should use it as bait to get other people who would like to see that, who've been thirsty for battle rap on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, because they got
give them a chance to see that. Yeah,
because by the time they get to y'all, they already got a fan base of their own. They respective hometown,
and those people will come to Caffeine.
Want to see it on YouTube. They're not gonna pay for the app. They only care about their own person that's on YouTube, so that promotes them. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna promote them. There it goes. It helps promote them to actually get the app.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Then they'll get the Caffeine app, and then from the Caffeine app, they'll buy the thing. So he got to let the process happen. And, you know what I mean? Can't just be stingy with your first customers. You still got to get new customers. Die. You know what I mean? And you still want to have new customers. You don't want to not. You know what I mean? Giving people a chance, bro. Give people a chance. You got to have some sales now and then. You know what I mean? People might can't afford, you know what I mean? Right. The buy ones, get one free, and all this stuff to get people in the building.
Especially them clips that we be watching on the Crucible things. Yeah, you can put that on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Right. Trust me, we are not gonna. Like, nah. That's not missing nothing. That's not why we pay $7.99. Stop it. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even play us the full battles. We need a full battles if that's worth it. That's worth it. A full battle that we can judge. You know why I'm here. So why would I want clips of battles? Like, nah, this promotion thing. Go put it on YouTube.
Exactly.
Is out there. For y'all, for you guys, for the business of URL, do the app do better than YouTube as far as your compensation?
Yeah.
Would you rather get 2% of $100, or would you rather get 100% of $100?
There we go.
That's terrible. That's a terrible question. That's terrible, P. Horrible. I mean, obviously, I'd rather get 100% $100, but 2% of a million and 100% of 100, then which one? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
It starts to have to think, right? Right. So you made it very, very easy and done for nothing. Like, nigga, that's not the same y'all app and YouTube. That's way totally different platforms. Can't even compare that little tiny app to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so of course you're only gonna get a percentage off of YouTube. Like, come on, he asking you if it add up. Don't double talk the man. We want real answers, bro. Don't just shoot down our question. He trying to help you. Fred asked the same question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. So that
URL,
is
URL owns that. They own it.
right.
That content doesn't exist on someone else's platform.
Right. They have 100% right to their licensing IPO.
Okay. That's the part I keep saying that I'm not. You can't be too mad at somebody just run all their content. Like, all right, man, a black-owned business, sure, but can you listen to us still? Can you put the whole battle on there? Huh? Can we see the whole battles, please? Y'all say it's supposed to be a reality TV show. That means we're supposed to see every single little thing, right? But since y'all not doing that, can we at least get all the battle? Right.
Okay, and their ROI, which is a return of investment, comes 100%, as opposed to 2 to 3, 5% and shit.
Yep. There's no, like, on YouTube. I don't know how many people really remember this or follow this when it happened, but you remember that the ad revenue strike. You know, and for those who don't know what that is, back when the Charlottesville thing happened, with the rioters and the tiki torch people or whatever. Mm-hmm. Remember, there was a lot of white supremacists, hate videos, and all that stuff during the time that was on YouTube. And the advertisers, those little ads that pop up, that annoying shit, you gotta wait 5 seconds. Now they making you watch the whole fucking ad now for some of the ads, whatever. Them ads that used to pop up on the videos, they was randomly popping up on any video. You know, if you want to do an unboxing of a new Rolex watch, ad, fucking State Farm ad pop up. You know, if you was talking about your first experience with cocaine, fucking Progressive ad pop up. You talking about.
So he's pretty much telling us they got to recoup, right, Fred? There's no way to recoup. It's not worth it on YouTube. There's no way to recoup whatever it costs to actually throw these Crucible things that y'all got going on. And I would think, since y'all the URL, people will literally pay y'all to go show their talent and show their competition. I know in sports they would. You think it's free to get in the AEU unless you're not picked? If somebody don't hand pick you, you think you can just go up there for nothing? No, it's tryouts. You gotta pay. Like, it's money, bro. So why they won't pay y'all? Why y'all gotta recoup on the app and we don't even like it? We don't even want this. That doesn't make any sense to us fans. It doesn't make any sense. Put it on YouTube, man. That's not that's a terrible excuse. Just put it on YouTube.
Bro. And then when he said, if you go from making $2% of a 100, to making 100% of 100, then okay, if you're making 100% of 100, why when it's something like this that they don't want to watch, you can't just put on the YouTube? Because you can afford to only get the 2% of the 100 for the exposure of them, because you're making 100% on the 100 of everything else. Hand over fist, sir. If you hand over fist, you can afford to feed throw some turkeys out in the hood and get. You see what I'm saying?
Especially crucibles. Like I said, that you can actually pay these guys to do this stuff. Like,
right, and then you still making him on offense. You pay them.
Why
I
y'all
mean,
acting like the Crucibles is now lost too? Y'all taking L's on the Crucibles? Like, why? Like, they will come to y'all. I'm pretty sure they'll come to y'all, bro. Like, what the heck? I don't get it. But of course, you got to pay these people as scouts and things like that. I get that, but you made a better example. If y'all make 100% of 100 of all that other content y'all got on the app, then why not still throw it out on YouTube? Those little clips that we don't like on the app anyway.
Exactly.
Hanging niggas and going back to.
We need to talk to P, man. We need to talk. Pull up P. You see Troy pulled up for you. Troy, hit P. We want to talk to him.
Jim Crow era.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Troy. Thank you.
Pizza Hut saw that and was like, "Oh, we don't. Why is our ad on that type of content? We don't do that. We don't subscribe to that. No." And for the first time, like the advertisers that were paying for that ad space on YouTube was like, "We don't want our content on certain. Our ads on certain types of content." And if you remember, all of a sudden now, you notice a lot of bloggers aren't cussing anymore. Fuck, shit, bitch, see. Even when they put the screenshots of tweets up, they're blurring the cuss words out. You have to understand why they're doing that. Because YouTube got a lot more strict on what you can say, what you can do, what you can suggest. You know what I'm saying? Now let's go back to battle rap. Guys getting on stage, fuck your bitch.
On the channel. You doing it on Big Homie's channel. Come on, P.
On the YouTube channel where you just said that. That's wild.
Right. Come on, P. Be nice, P.
I'll do this. You know what I'm saying? All type anti-Semitic slur. Like,
relax. I'm trying to get money here too, okay?
Right.
Oh, okay.
So, right,
Debo. You said anti-Semitic. Hold on,
what you're saying on
yeah, all right, never mind. I'm gonna be quiet on that. Leave it alone. Yes, that's wild.
Don't mess up your stuff, Debo. And they only calculate those stuff at the beginning of your videos. I told you, it's a certain amount of time you can't use profanity, then you can use profanity. They are strict on certain things like Arsenal's raps and Swamp. Not gonna be able to sell. They're not gonna pay for certain raps like that. No.
My show.
You know, I'm gonna keep it a bean. That's how I give it up. Right? And because that is severely limited the revenue you can make off a battle with so much controversial stuff being said and done in a battle. You know, we've seen this coming. We saw it coming. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I see a lot of tweets and messages. Yo, what's up with Daylight and Lux? You are real book. Y'all, do you really think that we don't want to book it? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what are the obstacles to booking it? What do you think the biggest obstacle is, Debo?
Money.
Money, of course. It's money. Them dudes want to get paid. They know how big that battle is, right? Okay, and they deserve to be paid handsomely for that battle. Yes, it's a big battle. All right? But how can we afford to pay for the battle if the content is going to go on YouTube and your revenue is going to be like cut like damn near 75%? So how do you get your return on the investment that you made to pay for those?
Right. The better question is, why ain't Lux and Daylight book? Because y'all do everything on the app, right? Right.
And we just want to sit on the app. We don't care that it ain't on YouTube.
Right.
Show it to us. And you can put it on caffeine, sir. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, how about we come up with our own platform? You know what I'm saying? Where we own everything and nobody can step in and tell us we don't want this, so we're going to take some money away.
But see, you and your Kanye West shit. See, because at the end of the day, you got to look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? We on the white man's app. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is a third party, and they're the middleman, and they break us the bread, as opposed to like y'all creating your own thing, and the person that's gonna have to break y'all the bread is actually yourselves and whatnot. So a lot of people, you know, I can understand that. Salute to y'all. A lot of us don't have that luxury unfortunately. But you know what I'm saying, we should support the people that, you know what I'm saying, that's black owned and doing what they're doing and providing us the content. But what you was gonna say?
Double talking old people. Gotta love it. Said all of that for nothing at all, Debo.
It was
Absolutely.
just those flowers.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be disputing them, but you end up giving them props. Right. Terrible host. You don't speak for the fans. You're supposed to be here speaking for us. Questions that we want. You just asking whatever questions they tell you.
I agree with that 100%.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Do I have to rewind? Or did you catch it? Not catch it?
I call it keep it nice, rankings.
If the fans want to see the culture grow, why wouldn't we do something like this?
But it could go back to it, right? You wanted to point that out?
Debo, you remember back in the day?
Let's point that out.
You're going to point it out for them.
All right.
Yeah, point it out.
They deserve to be paid handsomely for that battle, right? Okay. And more. They deserve to be paid handsomely for that battle. Yes, it's a big battle. All right. But how can we afford to pay for the battle if the contract then is 75%? So how do you get your return on the investment that you made to pay for those? Okay, so I'll tell you what, how about we come up with our own platform? You know what I'm saying? Where we own everything and nobody can step in and tell us we don't want this, so we're going to take some money away.
See, you and your Kanye West shit.
What does that mean? He's on his Kanye West stuff. What does that mean, Fred?
At first, I thought it was about the Semitic, but what he's saying now, he's talking more about having your own identity of your own brand without it have to be on someone's platform that's going to suck you dry. Like, you know, they're trying to have freedom.
Right. So he's just saying that you're trying to be a businessman, young.
Yeah, a free entrepreneur businessman without the taxation of the world here.
In a hating man voice, like he about to dispute it.
Yeah.
It's not even saying it.
See, you and your Kanye West shit. See,
right? The way you started, that means you about to say something opposite of that. But see, you and your Kanye West stuff, this is how you should be, right? You should stand on what you were saying with the YouTube situation, Debo. But go ahead. You just asked him that, for he can explain to us why they don't put it on YouTube, right? But that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're just helping them. You're supposed to be disputing it back and forth. But go ahead.
At the end of the day, you got to look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? We on the white man's app. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is a third party, and they're the middleman.
What does he mean by that?
He's explaining it for P. He's explaining to us what P was supposed to be explaining to us. But it's coming from both sides so that we feel like we should agree as well with him. Is that bad that I say that? Because that's what I see.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. But does he supposed to be doing that? Supposed to be doing
No, he's not supposed to be doing that, but I see it.
Yeah, or do he supposed to be standing on what he just said as with the same question the fans asked, which is you. You're the fan. You asked
I asked that.
Right. So you asked the same question, so he's supposed to stand on that side and tell him why we say that, like we just explained. But he want to explain to us, y'all, exactly what P just said. Double talk. Trying to bamboozle us. Trying to act like he on our side, but he asking you on their side.
And they break us the bread, as supposed.
Did I break it down good enough?
Yeah. You kept it nice too.
So like y'all creating your own thing, and the person that's gonna have to break out the bread is actually yourselves and whatnot. So a lot of people, you know, I can understand that. Salute to y'all. A lot of us don't have that luxury, unfortunately. But you know,
what does that mean?
A lot of y'all don't have that luxury to be able to go independent like that. Then you will have to stay on the app.
So that's
like they will have to stay on the YouTube. They can't go independent to the caffeine for themselves.
So no fight back at all. Just ask the question, you tell me, and then that fast, I'm already.
And then lie down.
Right on
down.
down.
Rob the house.
Add a little bit more. You forgot about this too. Yeah.
Yeah, let me help you out. I can understand it now. I understand everything
All of
that
a
you
sudden,
said was
misunderstanding.
totally right, and I was wrong for even questioning it
Right.
myself.
That's not how devil's advocate. You started off that by saying devil's advocate. That's not how devil advocate go. You got to at least have some type of pushback after the first thing initial dispute,
Yeah,
sir.
once he said, once he took it to Lux and Daylight, that's why we can't have that on a YouTube app. I would have been like, yeah, but we're not asking for Lux and Daylight on the YouTube app. We asking for activity on the YouTube app. We asking for the small battles that the people aren't going to watch on the Smack app. We asking for that on the YouTube so that you can not only that we can see those things while we waiting for the big battles to come. It's going to bring more views to the caffeine for you, which is going to also produce an even bigger check, a bigger room for increase to y'all. Not to mention that it's also going to fish you in more people that's going to participate in buying your app because it's going to help bring more awareness to your app because they're going to be able to see the type of talent you're developing. You know what I mean? Even from the ground up. You don't know how many times we want to go back and watch from the ground up. What was this artist at when he came? So then guess what? They're gonna go right back to your YouTube app for those old battles that you put out so long ago. And the old battles gonna start making you long-term money, even though you got hand over fist money in your hand. That's just an extra little pot. Let that pot work, man.
You know what I'm saying? We should support the people that, you know what I'm saying, that's black owned and doing what they're doing and providing us the content. But what you was gonna say?
Yeah. Key word, providing us the content that we want, that we think is worth for the $7.99, not just anything. We don't want just highlights of battles. If y'all gonna show us the Crucible battles, show us the process. Don't just show us clips. Oh, y'all cry and say y'all want everything, and then we give y'all everything. Should I show
Everything
y'all
but the still battle.
should y'all show out? Should I show y'all what they mean by everything? I have no idea what's going on in these battles. That's not everything. You just lied for no reason.
Absolutely. Nah,
Hold on. He came on.
Oh yeah.
After he said all that, when he came on, he said absolutely.
Oh yeah.
He lied. He said absolutely.
Right. Absolutely. Thanks. But and this is coming from like I can show y'all the app. Like I'm a paid customer, y'all. So at least respect me for that. Do paid customers get a say so? Huh?
Facts. Hey,
Right.
over here.
And if the fans want to see the culture grow, why wouldn't we do something like this? Why wouldn't Debo, you remember back in the day when an event would happen and you might get 2 battles from that event in 1 month? Maybe you'd be lucky if you got 2 battles in 1 month.
Maybe.
Now you're getting a guaranteed 3 battles every single week.
They swagging with us.
So when Summer Madness happens,
hop up.
I mean, we got about 15 minutes left. Yeah, you almost missed the whole show.
Dang.
Dang. You're right. But salute to you, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy Swaggy, man. You can still pop up.
But you're getting all the battles at one time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
no, I don't know. Hold on, what did he say?
He's saying we get more battles instead of 1 or 2 battles for a month. He said we getting the battles like like every weekend, every other weekend, bunch of battles whenever they do it. You know what I mean? 5, 6 battles for a week. He could be talking about the app, how many battles they get when it drop.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. He said we used to complain, but now I guess the app is giving us way more content.
Yeah, but is the content that they're asking for though? Because what if it's battles you ain't never gave us that we been wanting? There's already that y'all already did, but you didn't drop.
Yeah, I gripe about that is the battles that you dropping at a fast rate, sir. or battles that everybody already seen on caffeine. Let's not be stupid here. Like, this is not exclusive. Why would we be super happy about battles everyone's seen already before us?
Yeah, what about the battles that y'all do that don't go on caffeine? Are they dropped? Is all those battles already on the app already for the people who that couldn't be in the building? There's not, and they don't go on caffeine. What about those battles? Are all those battles on the app? That's more importantly, because then that would be the excitement. 'Cause y'all gonna be the only ones that, you know what I mean? Anybody who got that app could be the
At
only
least,
one.
right. At least have every battle that I've seen on caffeine or people got on caffeine on the app already.
Yeah,
You
it should
pay my,
already be on the app.
it should be on the app first, but
The one,
since
yeah,
it's
and
out on caffeine, it should definitely be on the app.
the ones you should be waiting on is like the ones they did the no app of the only app events. They're the only ones you should wait on. Like when they come to the app when they drop. That's the ones they should be like, all right, this battle that you know is only
Are
app
those
only.
the ones that
Nobody
you
else seen
should
it.
be? No, those the ones you should be bragging about dropping at a fast rate, but y'all still
Yeah,
drop those slow like y'all
you.
always.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Right.
Drop those at a fast rate, and then you could drop the other ones on as we because we already seen them. You could casually drop those ones on.
Yeah. Right. Those are the ones you can casually drop.
Because
You
they
know.
ain't never going on
You
YouTube
don't
anyway.
Yeah, you want to pick the ones with caffeine talking about, oh, look at all the content we give you. You talking about the lives we've seen already? Stop it.
You put it up for the playback.
But so when Summer Madness happens, you're getting all the battles at one time.
All the battles.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing that because and we shouldn't get paid.
That's a fact.
Should
That's a fact, sir. That's a fact. Let's get off of business. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be bored. Let's get with the toxicity.
Toxicity.
Battle rappers rehearsing.
And that's for next time, y'all. We're gonna let P talk again. We definitely gonna let P talk again. We had to hit the crucibles. We lasted a little bit longer than we wanted. We wanted to do both of them in an hour and 30, but we definitely got the morning time, man. We're gonna catch y'all in the morning for part 2 and rehearsals. Battle rap rehearsals is crazy.
That's crazy. No rehearsal. Team no rehearsal.
We would love to hear what P think about battle rap rehearsals. Why P? Why are we messing with P? Because Troy Martin said leave P alone, y'all. But he's URL staff. And why wouldn't we question the staff for the company? I can't do that. Well, if I can or not, I am. I would love to hear what P got to say about, or the URL staff, the one that talks the most, got to say about rehearsals. How about you, Fred?
I would love for him to come up here and talk to us about it. About rehearsal.
We're going to hear it on the Big Homie Show tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
Oh well, we're gonna hear it on. Well, I'm gonna be in tune for that and be here all ears.
all right. Next time I'm gonna rank this, y'all. Salute to the game. Battle rappers like we see everything. Y'all stay
All right.
your A game, man. Holla at me. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate
That's
you.
It's all love, Brody. You know how we do.